Why is real GDP better than nominal GDP for comparison? Imagine trying to compare the size of two different economies, but one has experienced a big jump in prices while the other has not. How can you tell which economy actually grew? That's where understanding the difference between real and nominal gross domestic product comes into play. Nominal gross domestic product measures the total value of all goods and services produced in a country at current market prices. It captures what the economy is worth today, but it doesn't account for changes in prices over time. So, if prices go up because of inflation, nominal gross domestic product might look like the economy is growing, even if the actual amount of goods and services hasn't changed. On the other hand, real gross domestic product adjusts for these price changes. It uses constant prices from a specific base year to measure the true quantity of goods and services produced. This means it strips out the effects of inflation or deflation, giving a clearer picture of actual economic growth. For example, if nominal gross domestic product increases by 5% but inflation is 3%, the real gross domestic product only grew by about 2%. That shows real growth in output, not just higher prices. Using real gross domestic product helps economists and policymakers see how much more a country is actually producing. It helps compare different years or even different countries without the distortion caused by changing prices. This makes it a more reliable way to measure economic health and living standards over time. To convert from nominal to real gross domestic product, economists use a price index called the Gross Domestic Product Deflator. This index reflects the average change in prices for all goods and services in the economy. By dividing nominal gross domestic product by the Gross Domestic Product Deflator, they get the real gross domestic product. Real gross domestic product is especially useful for analyzing economic growth, planning government policies, and understanding business cycles. When real gross domestic product rises steadily, it usually means more jobs, higher incomes, and better living standards. If it falls, it can signal a recession. Nominal gross domestic product alone can be misleading because it mixes price changes with actual output. In summary, real gross domestic product is better than nominal gross domestic product for comparison because it adjusts for inflation, giving a true measure of economic output. It helps us see real growth, compare different time periods, and make better decisions about economic policies.